Elon Musk grills the interviewer for saying that Twitter's For You feed promotes hateful content.
Right.
Or hateful? What do you mean to describe a hateful thing?
Yeah, I mean, just content that will solicit a reaction, something that may include something that is slightly racist or slightly sexist, those kinds of things.
So you think if something is slightly sexist, it should be banned?
No,
is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying.
Well, I'm just curious. I'm trying to understand what you mean by hateful content.
Like, how does he? Yeah, right there. He's bullshitting, bro. He know what hateful content is.
And you just said that if something is slightly sexist, that's hateful content. Does that mean that it should be banned?
Well, you've asked me whether my feed, whether it's got less or more. I'd say it's got slightly more.
That's why I'm asking for examples. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't need. Honestly, I
don't. You can't name a single example.
I'll tell you why. Because I don't actually use that For You feed anymore. Because I just don't particularly like it.
But you said
a lot of people are quite similar. I only look at
hang on a second.
My
you said you've seen more hateful content, but you can't content. You don't a single example, not even one.
I'm not sure I've used that feed for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And
then how did you see the hateful content?
Because I've been using Twitter since you've taken it over for the last 6 months.
Okay, so then you must have at some point seen the For You hateful content. I'm asking for one example.
Right.
And you can't give a single one.
No, name 5 times I was racist. Like, that's the oldest trick in the book. I hate that.
Really?
Yes, because you can't give me a single example of hateful content, not even one tweet. And yet you claimed that the hateful content was high.
Well,
that's false.
No, what I claimed...
You just lied.
What I claimed was there are many organizations that say that kind of information is on the rise. Now, whether it has on my feed or not... I mean, right, and
literally
if you look at something like the Strategic Dialogue Institute in the UK, they will say that. So
look, people will say all sorts of nonsense. I'm literally asking for a single example, and you can't name one.
Right, and as I already said, I don't use that feed. But
then how would you know that a single example?
I think this is getting anywhere.
You literally said you experienced more hateful content, and then couldn't name a single example.
Right, and as I said,
that's absurd.
I haven't actually looked at that feed.
Then how would you know this hateful content?
Because I'm saying,
hey, listen, man. Like, this right here is a prime example of niggas who live on the internet and take like their talking points and regurgitate shit. When you are tasked with defending yourself now, like you look like this.
Well, yeah. See, I think this nigga should have went and done his homework if he was actually going to come at Elon Musk. And shit. But at the same time, like, Elon Musk know. Like, is he saying there's no hateful comments and shit on Twitter? Like, Twitter's a hateful ass place, bro. Like, even before he took it over. So like him acting like he don't know what he means, like that's already sus, bro.
But
like,
you gotta play stupid.
Like, what are you talking about? This is not hateful comments. Like, what the fuck, bro?
You gotta play stupid to invalidate the other dude's argument.
I mean, yeah, the other dude kind of shot himself down anyway. He ain't know shit about shit, but yeah, you shouldn't even ask him about the shit if you weren't gonna do no homework about it. But yeah, you can't really blame Elon Musk for all this shit going on Twitter anyway. But he definitely knows that it's a toxic ass place and shit.
Nah, I'm giving Elon Musk just a little credit. He kind of moving a little like a child, if you ask me. Like, the other day he posted like he got rid of the W on the Twitter building so it says titter or whatever, and then he like he did some other just weird stuff. Like, I think his username right now, or his like the name on his on his Twitter says Harry Balls or something like that. So like he's kind of like falling into the troll Twitter universe that's going on right now, which is going to end up having more hateful shit on Twitter or whatever. But Twitter's like the wild, wild west of the internet. I ain't gonna lie, it go down on Twitter.
His point though was, in terms of Elon, and his point was, yo, listen, it's all right, and you claim there's hateful content there, but are you saying that it should not be there and it should be like deleted? Now tell me like an example of the content that's on your For You page that you believe should not be there and should be taken off the platform, right? Because if you're just saying, yo, it's an Andrew Tate compilation, and it's a right wing, right? Well, like, they just have a difference in opinion, right? Like, that don't mean that like their opinion like needs to be like taken down, right? So, bro, listen, man. Like, if you're gonna like try to go out your way to have these gotcha moments, you have to like plan it out. Meaning, like, bro, listen, if you're trying to get like a gotcha moment on a fucking world genius like Elon Musk, like you have to have that shit planned out to the last nth degree, to the last argument, right?
Was trash.
You feel me? And he came in, You
But
know,
yeah,
like
but
talking
I-
like Flacco.
But I think the situation is like there is a subset of like extra go hard niggas on the internet, like 4chan type niggas who are like, you know what I mean? Like those weird ass niggas. And I think they are kind of getting more, they used to get more silenced and moderated on Twitter, but now I think Elon Musk is moderating that shit less to where that shit is kind of blowing up more. So I get what the interviewer is saying and shit, but I mean, whatever, bro. Yeah, you can't really blame him at the end of the day and shit.
What?
And if you're gonna try to get the gotcha for all the 4chan niggas coming out the woodworks and shit, and you know what I mean, popping.
I think it's this, right? Also, too, is this though. And I think, and the Facebook lawsuit had the same issue, right? Where they're saying that the way the algorithm is set up, it promotes content that evokes a strong emotion and out of you, that has you viewing it way longer and commenting and like engaging with it.
Yeah.
And content that evokes strong emotion, that keeps you and on that post for a long amount of
so
time.
of course it's gonna
that's
blow up a little
engaging.
bit, yeah.
It's gonna be hate content, right? Because who gives a fuck that somebody is, you know, is saying, "Oh man, world peace, blah blah," right? Yeah, cool,
Yeah,
bye,
somebody
right?
going to college or whatever.
Yeah,
Look
right.
at my homie going to college.
Yeah, nigga, cool. I bet,
that don't
cool,
get
right?
that much
Right?
engagement. You true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are we saying, all right, let's change up the algorithm?
Well, I think the responsible thing to do is to moderate it more
Yeah.
and to, you know what I mean, especially like the For You or in like the Explore page and all that shit. Like you can't have, you know what I mean, we've already proven that, you know, like a lot of this internet shit like is translating to real life violence and shit. So you can't really give, you know what I mean, anybody the For You spot and shit.
Here, right? Okay, right, but here. Right, but there's 500 million, like there's 500 like million, right?
Pull that tweet up that I sent you.
Right.
I don't know if you can pull it up on the screen, but it's stuff like this that's kind of making it a little weird. Like Elon Musk like verified some guy with like a crazy Twitter handle.
Yeah,
so
shit
it's
like that,
it's
yeah.
shit like that. It's like
Yeah, not like we like seeing that too, right? And it was like the hard ER, which
it's called the hard ER stink. That's the name of the
Oh,
Twitter
yeah,
handle.
I think I
And they
saw that.
verified it. So it's like,
well, like, to be fair though, like, and they paid like for their Meta Blue thing, and that's, you know, and that's, you know,
But you got to send your ID in there. Your name.
nah.
Thing.
Oh no, Twitter Blue no.
You
I
don't
don't
got
know
to
if you
send your
can
ID
pull it
in
up on the
for
screen,
Twitter
but-
Blue?
Meta Blue yes, Twitter Blue no.
You don't got to send your ID?
Nah.
Oh, damn. You just you just pay.
Pay,
that little,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
You pay.
but just giving blue checks to names like that is like, come on, what we doing here?
That's weird.
And then you want to like
So
suspend
we
it after
found
the fact.
So we found just one instance in 6 months. Like, right, bro.
I mean,
Listen.
I don't know if it's one instance. That's
Right?
just the one that came
Well, yeah, I'm
across
saying,
our
yeah.
timeline.
Just and it's you know, in retrospect, the whole thing, you know, just giving the you know, what I mean, giving these niggas a platform, you know, is probably not a good thing. You should moderate your shit more. You
Yeah,
can't
bro.
just have your shit, you know, what I mean, anybody on your shit.
Yeah, maybe just
Guess what,
a little
though?
more.
Yeah.
Wait, Stank, right?
You about to go look them up?
Let
You
me
about to follow
see.
this
They
nigga?
suspended it.
Right,
Oh wow.
right. So then they solved the problem.
I mean, yeah, they suspended it after everyone was complaining for them
Yeah.
to suspend it. That's the whole point. Though.
Fair.
At first, it wasn't just like an automatic suspension, and then it's like, all right, so Elon takes over Twitter, and then now we have accounts like this verified. It was like that wasn't a thing before.
Bro, look, right? Bro, look, there's 500 million Twitter users, right? If people are applying for like these like blue checks, how do you have enough employees to vet these applications? You don't, right? So like, do I, you know, am I saying like this account being verified is cool? No, it's not, right? But like, this is not an indictment on like Elon Musk. It's, you know, like there's not enough people or help that like, you know, like you
I
can
mean,
have.
They were doing it before, you know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, the whole blue check shit is just corny now. Like, why
Mm.
are you letting everyone just have a check? It's like, come on, let's. It's a money play.
Nah,
and
wait,
then-
wait though, but like, and that's a real elitist mindset, right? Saying, yo, listen, and for like a long period of time, and there were these people who were, you know, being given these blue checks and being told, okay, these niggas are somewhat better than like the like
The regular motherfucker.
yeah, right? Now, bro, like we can all have it.
That shit
Why do you
cheesy.
give a fuck?
Well, no, because it messes up the
Why?
mojo. Because it wasn't blue checkmark niggas were better. They were just notable people and shit. So now when I see my DMs, I think I got some business. It's just some random nigga named Nigger Stank fucking trolling me and shit. Like now that's gonna fuck up my whole shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not saying I didn't give time to people without
Who
blue
defined
checkmarks
though
and shit.
and like who's notable?
Articles.
yeah,
Like, and the whole
yeah.
thing with the getting verified is you have to have enough articles written about you or enough media coverage for them to verify that you're a
By
person.
reputable publications also.
Wait though, right? We've seen these, these struggling SoundCloud rappers. They have like blue checks, and who the fuck says that these niggas are reputable?
I mean, that's not. Some people finesse their blue checks and shit. You know what I mean? But either way, you know, I think it does really. It takes away the point of the blue check and shit. The blue check now is just.
No. Wait, right? No, right. So look. So like the purpose of the blue check was so we can know, like this is this person's real account, right? And you can't like imitate them. Now, if regular people want to make sure, this is my real account, nobody can imitate me, right? Why are now the elitists now coming out and like having an issue with other people getting it? Why? Because they felt as if they were better than the rest of us by having that blue check. So now that everybody is now on the same level, the elitists now have an issue with it, right?
You sure it's not you that thought
Yeah.
people with the blue check?
What?
Flacco, if you would have earned your blue check without buying that shit, you would not be for niggas just
Earned
getting a
it?
blue check. Yeah, earned it.
Earn your blue. Wait, listen, right? So again, man, the blue check was so you don't get imitated, right? So
I mean, that was one.
Yeah,
that was
right.
One
That's
piece
one
of it.
reason, but
Right?
there's multiple reasons.
right? So if you as a person think that blue check gave you more value and notoriety than everybody else, and now you're upset that like everybody else has the option to for example, like with IG, right? It's like you say, yo, listen, and like here's my first and last name, right? Here, verify me, right? So nobody can think that I'm like, I'm lying or like imitating, right? Like, right? So like, why can't regular people just have a means to verify themselves?
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Maybe they should have gave you like a different type of
Why
check.
though?
Maybe because the way I use it, I think a lot of people do use it that way to where it's like, I have to, you know what I mean? Like if you got the check, you do have a little bit of juice, and I'm gonna probably hear what you're talking about a little bit.
You've been programmed though, right?
But there's a lot of people that are, what I mean, that are trying to hit you up and shit. Like
Yeah, of course,
if
right?
you only, like,
Yeah, no, right, but bro, I personally feel like we went down like this fucked up downslope, right? Of attributing somebody's worth to a blue check, right? Meaning like this, right?
No, that's not it.
It is. He just.
I mean, low
Sad,
key,
right?
Yeah, low key. It
Right?
does mean
Yeah.
it does low key mean you have juice, but yeah, certain people have more juice than others and shit.
That
You
man
can't-
said-
all niggas don't have equal juice and shit. So now
That man said, right? And how do I know that like, and you got the juice if I don't see the blue check by your name? Come on, man.
I mean, hey, bro.